What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks, and we got another Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got the NBA Game 6 of this Indiana Pacers versus New York Knicks series. We got 3 NBA player props at 11 on the board, and we got absolute free money play. If you guys are going to watch this video, again, if you guys haven't used this Karl-Anthony Towns play, we got a player that you guys could pair with it. I believe that should be like 100% chance hit rate. So again, guaranteed money. The max you could put on a little deal like this, 0.5 deal, is $25. So if you throw in $25, I could almost guarantee that I could double up your money right here. So if you guys haven't used it already, make sure I stay tuned for the video. But before we get those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It would really help me out. I do not charge for picks or anything. So again, the best way that you guys could repay me back if you guys would like to support me is again dropping that sub and that like right quick down below in the comments. It only takes 1 second down below. So again, it would really be much appreciated. And a little recap on yesterday's WNBA video. That one was before the game even started. It was looking solid. Our player of the day got taken down. Our second player, Natasha Cloud, her line got bumped up by 1 from 11.5 to 12.5, and then the other girl just stayed the same. But she ended up only being the one that cashed out easy. Brittany, whatever her name was, Brittany Skis. She cashed out easily. She had like 20 some points. Her line was 18. And then the other two players, our player of the day, Sabrina over her rebounds. That one just kind of flopped in general. That John Quill Jones chick had like 20 rebounds. So again, no one else really grabbed rebounds besides her. She ended up with 3, needed 4 to cover. And then unfortunately, that Natasha Cloud play, she just had 0. She literally took 1 shot when she was averaging like 13 shot attempts a game, so can't really do nothing about that. And then to add the cherry on top, the game was a blowout. So again, Sabrina probably could have hit her line if it wasn't a blowout. But outside of that, again, they just got pulled out early. It just really didn't go our way. But it's gonna happen. Our last videos before that, we'd hit 2 out of 3 on the videos. So again, hopefully you guys did benefit off of that one. Again, unfortunately, we just had like our first really bad L right there out of those last 4 videos. But we're hoping to bounce back on today's video, and I got a prop that I could almost guarantee you guys is gonna hit for us. So with that being said, we're gonna go hop right into them, and just starting off right away, talking about that 2 men that I believe should have a guaranteed chance of hitting. Obviously, this Karl-Anthony Towns prop over this 0.5 points, he's gonna hit that. It's a freebie play that PrizePicks does, little promotion right there. So I'm gonna be rocking that play, and then a player on the other side of the ball to pair with this, if you guys haven't already, that I believe should be a complete free prop, is gonna be this Obi Toppin play over his points and assists. Now this line I believe should have just the odds on this one hitting is just insane. Over his 4.5 points and assists. Now this is the Goblin play. Again, rather safe than sorry, especially on these discounts. Double up your money, put in 25, win 50. Again, nice little prop right there. But I really like this player here over his points and assists. Again, this is just a safe play if you guys want to be guaranteed money on here. So I really like Obi Toppin, 4.5 points and assists last 20 games. He's covered this line 20 out of 20 so far throughout the whole season. He's covered this line 85 out of 94 games, 90% hit rate on this one. And again, however many his last games he's played, he's been covering. So 20 straight. His minutes, he's been averaging 17 a game, been pretty consistent throughout. If you look at the last 5 games alone, which we've been having, this was the Knicks series, he's been playing crazy minutes, a lot more compared to the regular season actually. 20 or 19, 19, 14, 18, and 18, all these games played right here. So again, with the lowest amount being 14 minutes played, he still ended up having 8 points. But outside of that, Obi Toppin has exceeded this line and been averaging 11.3 points and assists. So that is 6 over his actual line. This is a very defensively team that's kind of weak against his position. They give up 22 and 4.1 assists a game. So again, pretty solid right there. He's been playing minutes. His shot attempts have actually been pretty solid against these guys as well. 9, 6, 6, 3, and 10. He just saw his most shot attempts taken in the last or so far throughout this whole series. So again, so we like to see he got comfortable. He's exceeded this line in, again, 18 straight games at home, averaging well over that line. His resume against these guys dating all the way back to, I don't even know, when he was on the Knicks even, 2023 season. Again, he's covered this line every single time, well over, again, with same amount of minutes basically, same amount of shot attempts he's been averaging, and potential assists have also been there pretty solid. So again, I feel like he should be able to cover with just his points alone. I believe his points line is at probably like 8.5 or 9.5 or something right now at the moment. And again, on top of the assists as well, as potential assists have been very solid throughout this whole series, 3, 3, 2, 2. And again, don't really got much else to explain on this play. This prop right here on other sports books. On DraftKings, it's currently minus 475. So again, I believe this one should be a complete freebie. So if you guys haven't used this Karl Anthony Town play, I would definitely pair it with this Obi Toppin prop right here if you guys just want to be safe and win some free money completely. So again, Obi Toppin over this points and assists. Where is it at? Points and assists at 4.5. If you guys didn't take anything from the video, I would definitely recommend this one if you guys haven't used this already. So this is a nice little freebie that I believe should have like damn near 99% chance of hitting. I threw in all my 25 on this play, 25 to win 50, nothing crazy, but again, money's money and that's still profit. So I'll be rocking this one for this Karl Anthony Towns play. So if you guys haven't used it already, I would recommend this one right here. And then to go on our actual props for today's video, our player of the day for this game, we're going to be looking at Josh Hart over his fantasy score at 27.5. Now, I feel like this line's pretty low in my opinion. Should definitely get bumped up in the near future. So far in this series alone, he's gone 3 out of 5. This game, obviously, I'm not even sure what happened right here. That wasn't even the comeback game. But again, it was just a bad game by the Knicks overall. He didn't really do much. Only saw 28 minutes played. Let's go to the fouls. No, he didn't even foul out this game. This is the game that he fouled out right here. So again, they're kind of cautious on his minutes. Kind of played like cheap minutes and wasn't really like all crazy defensively, which he gets a lot of his fantasy score from. Steals, rebounds, all that good stuff. So he was just kind of staying away from scoring. But outside of that, the games where he actually plays 36, 28, 33, been pretty solid. Last game, he took a large amount of shot attempts at 8. Now, from what we saw last game, we saw Jalen Brunson go crazy. Karl Anthony Towns do their thing. Those guys were just dominating them, especially Jalen Brunson off the rip. He was just scoring at will. Now, I feel like Indiana Pacers, they're going to go home. This game's in Indy. They're going to play a lot better defensively. And Josh Hart, throughout the last couple games so far for the Knicks, throughout the whole playoffs, he's definitely been one of the go-to guys on the road. He's exceeded this line in 15 of his last 19 games. On the road, or this is the fantasy score, but on like his points or something, it said the same amount, like 15 out of 19 games on the road. So again, Josh Hart, he's definitely been the go-to guy on the road. Again, he knows how to play in opponents' environments. He does his thing. He does the dirty work, getting rebounds, playing defense, and all that good stuff. And I believe this should be another good matchup where he could score decently. And if we look at him throughout the whole regular season, he actually has an 83% hit rate on this line, 78 out of 94 again. So with it being this high much value, and again, all these games he was able to cover, I believe there should be a great chance where he has another one, win or go home situation, facing elimination. He put us all out there, had 33 right here. Last 20 games, he's had a 75% hit rate. So again, he's definitely been doing his thing in the playoffs. But if we go back to just this series alone, his shot attempts haven't been the best, 6, 3, 3, 5, and 8. Again, he saw a huge increase. But with Indiana, probably more than likely, I would believe or expect them putting a lot of pressure on Jalen Brunson. They are definitely most vulnerable to the 1 and 2 spot, point guard and shooting guard. So again, if they're going to be putting pressure on Jalen Brunson, they want someone else to beat them. Josh Hart is definitely going to be the guy to fill in those shoes. Although Mitchell Robinson, these last 2 games, I believe he's been starting over him. Josh Hart, he's still been seeing good minutes. So Josh Hart saw a total of 34 minutes last game. Again, still pretty solid. But outside of that, his rebound chances are crazy. His normal rebounds line is at like 10.5, I believe. So again, as long as he grabs those rebounds for us, which I believe he should, again, win or go home, this guy's a dog. He has that dog mentality. If we look at him throughout the regular season, he swept this series 4-4 against these guys. Despite these 5 games, these are the 4 games that we saw: 33, 36, 42, and 52 right here. So again, this was the regular season, swept completely, easily over. And again, this is a very important game, so I believe Josh Hart should be able to come out here and do his thing, which he's been doing all postseason on the road. So Josh Hart is going to be our player of the day on today's video over that fantasy score. So again, if you guys didn't take anything from the videos, I'll just recommend the player of the days. And the only chance that I don't see this prop hitting is if it's a blowout. So I don't think it should be a blowout. I believe these guys are going to fight till the end. This coach plays their starters crazy minutes even when they're down. So again, Josh Hart, he should definitely be seeing a lot of playing time right here. And we're going to be rocking with this one as our player of the day. With the third player on today's video to complete this 3-man, if you guys already did that Karl Anthony Towns play, we're just going to be looking at Karl Anthony Towns over his 16.5 Goblin play. I feel like this line's very low in my opinion. His normal line's at like 23 or 22.5. Like the value at 16. I believe this one should be an absolute freebie. Last 20 games, he's covered this line 17 out of 20. Last 10 games, 10 out of 10. Again, he's been cash money so far this series. If we look at the last 5 games alone, he hasn't gone under 20 points, 35, 20, 24, 24. His normal line is set at, what is the normal line? 22.5. So again, that's the reason why I'm taking it right here. Again, it's just been a little tight. Rather be safe than sorry. But if we look at Indiana Pacers defensively against opposing power forwards and centers, which typically does play, offensively, they're ranked 20th and 19th in points allowed, get around 24 and almost 20 a game. So again, a good little combined total. Obviously, the bigs with Mitchell Robinson isn't really a scorer. So again, Karl-Anthony Towns, majority of these 40 combined points are definitely going to be from him. And I believe that 17 should be a guarantee. Again, so far throughout the series, he's had no less than 20. So again, accumulating half of those. So I believe this one should be a nice little freebie to throw in there as well. His minutes have been crazy as well. He's been averaging 35 plus minutes a game. Shot attempts have been super consistent, haven't gone under 14, 17, 14, 7, 15, and 20 right there. He just saw his largest shot attempts a game last game. So again, we're going to be rocking with this one, and I believe this one should be another freebie. His head-to-head history, his resume against his team has gone perfect, 9 out of 9 in their last 9 meetings. Obviously, they had 5 right here, but if we look at the regular season, he covered this line every single time as well. 40, 21, 30, 40, and then again, if we look at these games, he covered 5 out of 5. So I believe it should be another game, and I do not think that he would go under on a game, win or go home. He's going to be putting his everything out there. So Karl-Anthony Towns, and another reason why we're taking the Goblin is because he was dealing with that knee injury. So even if it's like affecting him, obviously he's going to fight through the pain. He did last game, saw however many minutes he played, minutes right there, 36 minutes either way. But again, that could be another issue for him. So rather be safe at 16.5 just to be a nice little 3-man right here. So if you guys are going to rock anything from today's video, again, these are my 3 players I'm giving you guys for the Saturday, May 31st NBA slate. Again, player of the day, Josh Hart over that 27.5 fantasy score. Second player, Obi Toppin over that 4.5 points and assists. I believe this one should be another freebie. And then our last player, Karl-Anthony Towns over that 16 points. So again, I believe this one should be another freebie as well. But as long as Josh Hart hits, I believe this one should be able to cash 3 out of 3. And again, as long as it's a close and competitive game, I believe there should be no reason why Josh Hart doesn't exceed this line as well. So I believe this is a nice little 3-man that you guys are going to run as well. Throw it in there. Nice little 2.4x payout. Throw in 20, win almost 50. So again, nice little shift right there. But that is pretty much all I got for you guys in today's video. Nice little 2 different correlation, or not correlation plays, but 2 different variants of plays. If you guys haven't took Karl-Anthony Towns, you could do that with Obi Toppin or rock this 3-man. Either way, I believe all these picks should have a great chance of hitting. But yeah, that is pretty much all I got for you guys in today's video. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It would really help me out. Do not charge for picks or anything. So again, that's the best thing you could do for me. And yeah, our picks have been pretty solid in the last 4 videos. Although yesterday's video kind of flopped. Our other videos before, we've gone 2 out of 4 in the last 4 videos. So again, a 50% hit rate on, it's not even like the picks in general, that's just the overall like complete hits. So again, either way, even with those misses, we're still up in value in our units and everything. So yeah, we're gonna be rocking with these players for today or Saturday's NBA slate, and that is all I got for you guys on today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.